And the other corner should have done, because had I been Cotto's corner, I would have tried to leave as much water on the floor as possible to keep his knee giving out. But Yuri's corner ended up with more water on the floor, which is going to cause Yuri a problem if he gets trapped in his own corner.
I imagine that Emanuel Stewart told Miguel Cotto not to take any unnecessary risks. Simply to keep boxing and keep Cotto in front of him, or keep Foreman in front of him.
And use that jab. Foreman definitely is fighting.
A tremendously courageous display by Yuri Foreman. The difference in the fight for those who picked Foreman to win it, and there were many at ringside, was the idea that his footwork and his speed would be too much for Cotto. The footwork is now gone.
Out the window.
And even when he had the footwork, Cotto was a little too much for him in most of the rounds.
Most definitely.
Cotto landing his jab, landing his jab. Yuri Foreman, knee locks again, almost falls down. Cotto pushes him back to the ropes and fires another combination.
The referee should stay with us so he can't get in that corner like he was doing before.
And the towel comes in from Yuri Foreman's corner. And Mercanti does not have to stop the fight because of foul. But now, Joe Greer, Yuri's trainer, comes into the corner. So the disqualification becomes automatic at this point. Mercanti didn't want to stop the fight because of the thrown towel.
He's still trying to make him get out now.
Everybody out of the ring. Malvina, you threw the towel. I don't want the towel.
There's an order to clear the ring.
Everybody out. Everybody out. No. The towel, the cornerman's not throwing the towel. No. You all right, champ? You all right? You're fighting hard. I don't want to see you lose like that. Everybody out! Everybody out! Everybody out!
What a take-charge job by Arthur Mercanti, who simply wasn't going to allow the fight to end.
You all right, champ?
Mercanti wants this in Foreman's hands. Cotto shrugs his shoulders as if to say, all right.
I'm in control. Why not?
I'll wait.
Timekeeper Cappy Paolillo now using a stopwatch to try to determine where to pick up the round.
Suck it up for a minute, walk it off, because you gotta wait for the clock. Just walk it off, back and forth. Walk it off.
Well, Harold, I guess if fans thought that a white towel thrown into the ring was an automatic fight stoppage, now they know it's not.
No, Jim. As a matter of fact, the commission always tells the referees, don't stop the fight if the towel comes flying in, because you don't know who threw the damn towel. If you want to stop the fight in the corner, you tell the inspector jumps up on the apron, motions to the referee to stop the fight.
Now here comes the towel, and we don't know where it came from, though it did come from the general area of Yuri's corner.
And the commissioner did try to step up and tell him he wanted to stop the fight, but the referee didn't understand what he was saying, so he told him to get out.
It's also a little bit unfair to the fighters at this point when the adrenaline is spent, when they think the fight is over, when they're congratulating each other, to then ask them to continue to fight.
You got to also understand Mercanti's point of view. You don't want the champ to lose his title because the corner worried about him and he's fighting his heart out. I mean,
yeah, exactly. He's impressed with Foreman's courage.
I would want to be fighting too. I would want them to stop mine if I can still go on and my title's on the line. This may be the last chance for me.
Yeah, but I don't know that the corner did the wrong thing, seeing their fighter in a very bad position, looking out for his best interest.
That's true.
Nice.
Whole round still to go.
Who threw in the towel?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The towel that came into the ring came from an outside source, not the corner. Only the referee can stop the fight if the corner
You're not going to
indicates
move,
so.
and you're going to be in front of him. Keep
Trying to move, I just did.
But you can't. So if you're going to fight him, then you got to turn your body, get your head down and your hands up, turn your body and throw short shots inside. Step around and take short steps around him. You don't have to run. You understand? Okay?
Give me some water. Give me some water.
So Arthur McCanty handled it perfectly for precisely the reasons that Harold Lederman mentioned.
Nice. Foreman blocking Cotto's left hook to the body there. Cotto comes back with the left hook to the body and cracks it.
That's it.
And now Mercati's going to stop it. And that's the knockout victory that Cotto was looking for.
I told you left body shot would have did it a long time ago. If he landed it, it was over with.
That was the punch that once defined Miguel Cotto's career. And now, again, for the moment, it does. The official time will be 42 seconds of the 9th round. You saw the relief on the face of Yuri's wife, Layla Leidecker. Here's the left hook.
You see, he throw a right hand and get that elbow up, and there goes a beautiful left hook to the body. I think I told you a couple rounds earlier that if he landed that shot, that would end the fight. That wasn't his knee this time. That was that left body shot. Once again, you see a right hand come out to make him pull his hand up for a left hook, but instead of left hook, the left comes to the body, which has been Cotto's signature punch from his early days, and you knew if he ever landed it clean, that was going to be lights out.
And if you saw Bernard Hopkins hit Oscar De La Hoya there, if you saw Arturo Gatti hit Leonard Guarin there are any number of other examples. Roy Jones against Reggie Johnson in New Orleans. You hit a guy there, his legs are gone. He is not going to be able to stand up in 10 seconds.
Especially if his leg is already hurt.
Yeah. Was it Johnson you got with that shot, or was it? No. Virgil Hill. Thank you, Harold. Lloyd beat so many people I can't remember them all in order.
It was a Virgil Hill with the right hand, actually. It was Glenn Wolfe with a left hook to the body, just like that.
So Miguel Cotto gets the rebound from his dramatic losses to Pacquiao and Margarito and the struggle with Plotty in Madison Square Garden. But Yuri Foreman grows as a public entity and as a fighter. Let's go to Michael Buffer for the official particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at Yankee Stadium, this contest comes to an end as referee Arthur Mercati Jr. calls a halt to the bout. At 42 seconds, round number 9, the winner by TKO victory, now a 4-time world champion and new WBA